Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the IDH number 1402H019. This is an edge pull in matte black finish. So the 14020H means that it's an edge pull, a very typical and common edge pull that you're going to see in typical residential applications for pocket doors. The 019 is a reference to the fact that this is matte black. 019 equals flat black. Okay, typical edge pull, 4-inch, obviously the height. Spring-loaded sort of design. Recessed finger area down here at the bottom. Made of solid brass. It is typical for pocket door applications for residential sort of situations. There is a link below this video to what is called product page, and that shows this along with IDH sister products to it, especially the much larger 14010. That unit is not very common at all, and I think it's because, to my experience, IDH is the only one that offers it, so you're not going to see those all over the place from a variety of manufacturers. Now, dimensionally, let's go over it now. They call it a 4-inch edge pull. It actually measures 3 7/8. The width of the item, 3/4 inch. Now, there is no template for this. You know, one thing before I get into the template, I do want to make mention of, you can't really see it there on the camera very well at all. But those edges, actually all of them, they have a slight bevel, ever so slight. And that, to me, is a hallmark of a finer piece of hardware. Meaning that when you mortise, or you, not necessarily mortise, when you route for this, and you leave that route the size of this item, or maybe a 64th of an inch less, and you push this into your preparation, that bevel is going to give you an incredibly tight margin all the way around your preparation. You can tell, if you've mortised wood for hardware, you've come to probably prefer hardware that has this relieved edge on it. At least I have. It gives me a very tight, clean looking installation. The depth, overall depth of the item to the back of the handle, about 1 3/4. Now, if I was going about mortising for this, you would do two preparations. You would do what is called a plate and what is called the body. The body is going to be, of course, the inner mechanism. And without use of a template, you kind of have to determine for yourself what that's going to be. Obviously, you've got to stay away from your screw holes. You know, it's unnecessary for you to route out all of this preparation. Okay, that's unnecessary to route all that out. But you might end up routing it all out anyway. You might, you know, route to the depth down to here, then maybe a little bit deeper to get around your retainer. You've got that little dimpled area that you might just route all the way through, or you might just clear that out with a Forstner bit, something like that. Okay, but your plate, of course, is going to be just the width. It's going to be the height. It's going to be the width, though, and nothing on the back tells me that there's a problem. Nothing hangs off that. So that would be your preparation. I'm a fan of using a router, especially for the plate section of the preparation. You might do the body with a spade bit. You're never going to see it, but that plate preparation you're going to want to have nice and clean. If you have any questions on routing a wood door for this, feel free to reach out. Screws are included in a complementary finish, and you're going to want to also, before you mortise this in your door, take a look around at all the other doors. You're probably going to want the center line of this, as measured off the finished floor, to be compatible with everything else. You don't want that to be obnoxiously different than everything else. Meaning, if you're doing a commercial application and you've got a sliding door that's not handicap compliant, this is certainly not handicap compliant. We can help you with that if you need handicap compliant edge pulls for pocket doors. You're going to want to make sure that this is all in line. That's what you want to do. IDH is a comprehensive provider of trim and auxiliary hardware. As you probably can tell, I'm impressed with the fit and finish of this, and the way that the material is manufactured to begin with. and I wouldn't hesitate to use their products personally. If you have any questions on the IDH 14020H019 matte black 4-inch edge pull or any other IDH product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.